Storing a word from memory. But before that, let's understand what is word. In computing, a word is a natural unit of data used by particular processor design. A word is a fixed size piece of data handled as unit by instruction set or the hardware of the processor. The number of bits in the word bracket, the word size, word width, or the word length is an important characteristic of specific processor design or computer architecture. The size of the word is reflected in many aspects of a computer structures and operation. The majority of the registers in the processors are usually word sized, and the largest piece of the data that can be transferred to and from the working memory is single operation is a word in many architectures. The largest possible address size used to designate a location in the memory is typically hardware word. Here, hardware word means the full size natural word of a processor as opposed to any other identifications definitions used. Several earliest computers and a few modern as well use binary coded decimal rather than plain binary, typical having a word size of 10 or 12 decimal digits. And some early decimal computers has no fixed word length at all. Early binary systems tended to use word lengths that were some multiples of 6 bits, with the 36-bit word being especially common at mainframe computers. The introduction of ASCII led to move to systems with word length that were a multiple of 8 bits, with 16 bits machines being popular in 1970s. Before the move to the modern processor with 32 or 64 bits, special purpose designs like digital signal processors, many have a word length of 84 to 80 bits. The size of a word can sometimes differ from the expected due to backward compatibilities. With earlier computers, if multiple compatibility variations or family of processors share a common architecture and infrastructure set built differ in word sizes, their documents and software may become notationally complex to accommodate the different sizes. Now let's look on the uses of word. When it comes to uses of word, there are, depending on how computer is organized, word size units may be used for fixed point numbers. Folders are usually fixed point numbers. Folders are for fixed points, usually integer numerical values. Many may be available in one or in several different sizes, but one of the sizes available will almost always be the word. The other sizes, if any, are likely to be multiples or fractions of the word size. The smaller sizes are normally used only for efficient use of memory. When loaded in the processor, their values usually go into larger word sized holders. The next one are floating point numbers. Holders for floating point numerical values are typically either a word or a multiple word address. Holders for a memory address must be a size of capable of expressing the need of range values but not be excessively large. So often the size used in the word, though it can be a multiple or a fraction of the word size. The next one is registers. Processor registers are designed with size approximate for the typical of the data. They hold many things such as integers, floating point numbers, or addresses. Many computer architectures use general purpose registers that are capable of sorting data in multiple representations. The other one is memory process transfer. When the processor reads from the memory substance into a register or writes a registered value to a memory, the amount of data transferred is often a word. Historically, this amount of bits which could be transferred in one cycle was also called as catein in some environments, such as the Bull Gamma 60 FR to the power of 2 bracket 3. In simple memory subsystems, the word is transferred over the memory data bus, which typically has a width of word or half word. In memory subsystems, the use cases, the word size transfer is one between the processor and the first level of cake. At the lower levels of the memory hierarchy, larger transfers, which are multiples of the word size, are normally used. The other one is unit of address resolution. In given architecture, successive addresses, value designated successively units of memory. This unit is the unit of address resolution. In most computers, the unit is either a character or a word. A few computers have bit resolution. If the unit is a word, then the larger amount of memory can be accessed using an address of the given size at the cost of added complexity to access individual characters. On the other hand, if the unit is byte, then individual characters can be addressed. Example, selected during the memory operations. Next, in instructions. Machine instructions are normally the size of architecture word, such as in RISC architectures or multiples of the char size, that is fraction of it. This is natural choice since word sizes of instructions and data need not to be related. As instructions and data are sorted in different memories, for example, the processor in 1ESS electronic telephones, which has 37-bit instruction and 23rd-bit data word. Now, let's look on to the word size choices. When a computer architecture is designed, the choice of the word size is substantially important. There are design considerations which encourage particular bit group sizes for particular uses. For example, these considerations to the different sizes for different uses. However, considerations of economy in the design strongly push from one size or very few sizes related by multiple or fractional submultiples to the primary size. That preferred size becomes the word size of the architecture. Character size was in the past pre-variable size character encoding. One of the influences on unit of address resolution and the choice of word size before the mid 1960s. Characters were most often stored in 6 bits. This allowed no more than 64 characteristics, so the alphabet was limited to uppercase. Since it is efficient in time and space to have the word size be a multiple of character size, and word sizes in the period were usually multiples of 6 bits in binary machines. A word common choice then was put the 36-bit word, which is also a good size for the numeric properties of a floating point format. After the introduction of IBM System 360 design, which used 8-bit characters and supported lowercase letters, the standard size of characters became 8 bits. Word sizes thereafter were naturally multiples of 8 bits, with 60, 32 and 64 bits being commonly used. Now look on to variable and word architectures. Early machine design includes some of that used is often termed a variable word length. In this type of organizations, a numeric operand had to be fixed length, but rather its ends was detected when characteristic character with special marking, often called word mark, was encountered. Such machines often used binary coded decimals for numbers. This class of machines include the IBM 702, IBM 705, IBM 7080, IBM 7010, UNIVAC 1050, IBM 1401, and IBM 1620. Most of these machines work on a unit of memory at a time, and since each instruction or datum is several units long, each instruction takes several cycles just to access memory. These machines are quite so slow because of this. For examples, instructions fetches on the IBM 1620 model I take cycles just to read 12-digit instructions. Instructions execution took a complete variable number of cycles depending on the size of the operand. The Model 2 reduced this to 6 cycles or 4 cycles if the instructions did not need both address feeds. Word and byte addressing. The memory model of an architecture is strongly influenced by the word size, in particular the resolution of a memory address. That is, the smallest unit that can be designed by an address has to be often be chosen to be the word. In this approach, the word addressable machine approach, address values which differ by one designate adjacent memory words. This is natural in machine, which dealt almost always in word. Unix has an advantage of allowing instructions to use minimally sized fields to contain addresses, which can permit a smaller instruction size or larger variety of instructions. When word byte processing is to be a significant part of the workload, it is usually more advantageous to use the byte rather than the word as a unit of address resolution. Addresses values which differ by one designated adjacent bytes in memory. This allows an arbitrary character within the character string to be addressed straightforwardly. A word can still be addressed, but the addresses to be requires a few more bits than the word resolution alternatively. The word size needs to be an integer multiple of character size in this organization. The addressing approach was used in IBM 360 and has been the most common approach in machines designed since then. In a byte-oriented machine, moving a single byte from arbitrary location to another location is typically made of two times. Load the source byte, store the result back in the target byte. Individual bytes can be accessed on word-oriented machine in one of the ways. Byte can be manipulated by combination of shift and mask operations in registers. Moving a single byte from one arbitrary location to another may require the equivalent of the following. First one, load the word containing the source byte. Second, shift the source word, align the desired byte to correct position in the target word. Third one, and the source word with a mask to 0 but out with desired bits. Fourth one, load the word containing the target bytes. Fifth one, and the target word with a mask to 0 out the target byte. Sixth one, are the registers containing the source and the target words to be inserted the source byte. Seventh one, store the result back in the target location. Alternatively, many word-oriented machines implement byte operation with instruction using special byte pointers in registers or memory. For example, the PDP 10-byte pointer contains the size of the byte in bits. the bit position of the byte within the word, and the word address of the data, instruction could automatically adjust the pointer to the next byte on, for example, load and deposit operations. Now let's talk about the power of 2. Different amount of memories are used to store data values with different degrees of precision. The commonly used sizes are usually at power of 2 multiple the unit of address resolution. Converting the index of any item in array into the address of the item then requires only a shift operation rather than multiplication. In some cases, this relationship can also avoid the use of division operation. As a result, most modern computer designs have word sizes that are power of 2 times the size of byte. Now let us look upon the sizes family. As computer designs have grown more complex, the central importance of a single word size to an architecture has decreased. Although many capable hardware can be widely variety of sizes of data, market focus forces extra pressure to maintain backward compatibility while extending processor capability. As a result, what might have been the central word size in fresh design has to coexist as an alternative size to the original word size in backward compatibility design. The original word size remains valuable in future designs, forming the basis of a size family. In the mid 1970s, DEC designed the VAX to be a 32-bit successor of a 16-bit PD11. They used a word for 16-bit quantity. While long word referred to a 32-bit quantity, this was contrast in the earlier machines, where the natural unit of addressing memory would be called a word, while a quantity is one half a word would be called a half word. In fitting with this scheme, a VAX word code is 62-bit. They continue this word, long word, quad word terminology with 64-bit alpha. Now let us look upon the table of word sizes. The below what you can see is a table of word sizes which are distributed according to the year, computer architecture, word size, integer size, floating point size, instruction size, unit of address resolution, character size.